We put out a Craigslist ad because we played in a rock and roll band and we needed a drummer without a coke problem.
Coke problem.
Stephen Finley came to the rescue.
You just get extra close to me.
I just like seeing myself roll on the screen. It's like, here comes Jacob levitating
Oh, he's levitating in
on the
again.
magic carpet.
Levitating in again. What's up? My name's Stephen Finley,
I'm Jacob Fine,
and we are
the Fineleys.
we are. If you're watching this, you probably realize at this point we have a coffee brand that we are going to market with that we're pretty excited about. Anyway, that's what we're going to tell you about, kind of how we got to this point. I feel like a lot of the brands that I really like, I always like kind of knowing, who the people are, knowing a little bit about them, and then really trying to figure out if there's somebody that I want to do business with or not, even if it's something as small as coffee. So with that said, Jacob, why don't you tell them kind of how we got started?
It all started in 2000 and something. What year was it? I've never been good with years.
I think it was 11. 11 was the year I got married. 11 was the year we moved. Yeah.
We'll make it official on camera.
Yep.
We put out a Craigslist ad because we played in a rock and roll band and we needed a drummer without a coke problem.
Coke problem.
Stephen Finley came to the rescue.
That's right. I didn't have a coke problem at the time. We played in a band together, and I had just moved into town, and I saw a Craigslist ad for a rock and roll band. I needed something to do. So Jacob was a guitar player. I was a drummer. We met. The band didn't really go anywhere.
They're still out there.
Well, I mean, they're still out there. But whatever. We're not in it. And so anyway, we parted ways. Long story short, but I came away with a really great friend and creative partner in Jacob. So he and his wife own a coffee shop, and I really like to duck hunt. And so I told him, "Hey Jacob, what do you think about the idea of launching a coffee brand like this?" Because one of the things I noticed is, or probably you noticed, I guess, is every time we went hunting, you could never find anywhere to actually get good coffee because we kind of hunt in the middle of nowhere, so there's not really any. So it's not an option. So we wanted to take the resources that we had, put them together, and basically create a coffee brand that hopefully is going to be something way bigger than ourselves. One of the things I love about coffee and hunting and music is the way it brings people together. I've met some of my best friends through music. I've met some of my best friends through hunting. And so this is a brand that hopefully embodies we gathering together as hunters, sports people, men and women, and just kind of living life together over a cup of coffee. So a lot of times when you have a conversation with somebody, it's over coffee. So we're hoping that through this brand, we can have conversations with people, and other people can have conversations about life over coffee. So we're really excited about what we've got going on with this deal. So that's a little bit about us. What can people expect with this coffee?
Out of the coffee, a quality cup of Java, or Joe, or whatever you want to call it.
Quality cup of Jimmy. You can expect a quality cup of Jimmy.
We're taking the coffee really seriously.
Yeah. So okay. So how? Let's unpack that. What have we done to make? Because we want to put out a good product. What the waterfowl market does not need is another thing trying to get duck hunters money.
This is true.
So there's plenty of those. We don't want it to be gimmicky. What are some of the things we're doing to try to maintain sort of the integrity of our product? Because like I said, the world doesn't need another gimmick.
So as Stephen alluded to earlier, me and my wife own a coffee shop. It's a small mom and pop brick and mortar cafe. But through that business, it's led through a lot of opportunity through the coffee industry, just to get to know roasters and farmers and industry folks. Pretty similar to the hunting industry and the fishing industry, which we're both kind of involved in.
Right.
It's very small once you get into it. And so you kind of meet everybody at the conventions and things like that. And so we've picked up a lot of good contacts and have a lot of help at sourcing great beans. And, we're real excited. We're going to do some artist series. It'll be like a single origin coffees coming up. More on that later.
that's one of the things I'm excited about because, like I said, we're not just putting out stuff to put out stuff. Like it's important. It's important for him at the very least to have good coffee, and so
Very important.
as I said before, we can't really find it when we're hunting, so we're gonna kind of scratch that itch. But the other thing with this is, as I've already said, coffee and hunting bring people together. So this is going to be a great way to. Our plan is to hunt with people, share their stories, kind of talk about why they do it, what they do it. We want to be able to have a conversation through the brand about sort of trivial issues within the waterfowl world. Such things as like, yeah, it's cool that you have a fast boat and it's all souped up, but it's, hunting's way bigger than that. It's not about how many ducks you kill. Even though that is fun and important, we just want to use the coffee as a conversation piece to talk about the bigger things that make up waterfowl culture. That's kind of the behind the scenes, get to know us, whatever. We hope to meet you at a trade show or meet you on a hunting trip or something like that. But we're really excited to take our cameras and just go hunt with people.
Tell some stories.
Tell some stories. Yeah, like it's what was the Fred Bear quote you read the other day? It was basically something along the lines of like, that chicken's throwing me off.
I'm about to go kill it.
He's gonna go kill a chicken. But the Fred Bear quote was something along the lines of, there's a lot of things that you don't remember about different stuff, but you remember how difficult it was, and you remember the friends and the stories and the people and the campfires and things like that from your trips. So anyways, before that chicken walks over here, we're gonna cut this video. See you guys in the next one.
That's unacceptable.
And the coffee's blowing over.
This is going about as well as expected.
Swimmingly.
Almost fell off the stool.